Howdy, howdy. It's Trishaly. I'm in Queensland, on the east coast of Australia, and I'm at this amazing Aussie mastermind with a couple of my fellow superwomen, but specifically, I just got off the Inner Power Intensive Hangout, our final session, and I was so blessed because I'm here. I got to be not just on the panel, but I actually got to be beside Terry Nicholson in person while she presented this powerful, amazing visualization of the legacy that is both behind us and in front of us. So it's like the gifts that we have received from our ancestors and the gifts that we are creating at the moment to give to our descendants in this world. And it was so powerful. And for me, that was an amazing breakthrough because I struggle with that a little bit because I don't really have a strong connection to my ancestors because of lack of knowledge. In the beginning of this Inner Power Intensive, Layla shared about being rejected by her father. Well, for me, I didn't know who my father was. I kind of had this like sense that something wasn't quite right because I knew that in my parents' wedding pictures, I was there. I'm in the picture. So I knew as a young child that, you get married and then you have babies, but somehow I was at the wedding. So I kind of sensed that something wasn't quite right there. And then when I was about 10 years old, it was explained to me that I was actually half adopted. And my mother said, "This guy is your biological father." And I went ahead, and once I was about 18 years old, I went and met this man who I believed was my biological father, and I really did not like him. And I was very relieved just a couple of years ago when my mom, unbelievable that this happened and unbelievable that I'm sharing it, but here we go. My mom gave me a post-it note telling me that man that she told me when I was 10 years old was my biological father probably was not my biological father because he was an alcoholic and a drug addict and was not able to do the math to realize that when you sleep with a woman in November, she doesn't have a baby in September. And so my mom actually explained that she had been with a couple of other gentlemen in January, which if you slept with a man in January, you would have a baby in September. And so one of these other men who she's not even sure exactly who they might be is probably my biological father. But with what Terry shared today, why it was so powerful is the fact that you don't need to know to have those gifts from your ancestors. You don't have to have met them or ever spoken to them or know what they look like to receive and accept the gifts that have come through your DNA into your life and your being, part of this planet. So I'm gonna write some of this out and just explore it a little bit more and post it on my blog, and I'll share it. And please leave me a comment and let me know what you think are the most valuable gifts that you have received from your ancestors, and some of the gifts that you are creating in your life to provide for your descendants. And that's kind of what I'll be writing about and exploring in the blog post that will accompany this video. So thank you so much for watching. Go out there and have an amazing day. I want everybody out there to know that I'm a firm believer that in this life, absolutely anybody can be, do, and have anything they want, or we can have everything we want. And I choose everything, and I hope you will too, because you can. So ask me how. Go out there and have an amazing day, and if I don't see you in the future, I'll see y'all in the pasture. Bye.